What's up, everybody? Buggy D Newgate here, and I have Ty's Worlds TV in here, and well as well. He's somewhere here. He'll join soon. Um, we're doing a special live today. We're doing a One Piece live. I think this is the first one me and Ty have done together. I know it's Monday, and if you're watching Monday Night Raw, yeet. Um, anyways, let's bring Ty in here. You good? You ready? All right. What's up, my
It's
guy?
Monday Night Raw. What's going on, y'all? Glad, excuse me,
Ooh,
glad to be
ooh.
here. What's going on, y'all? I think we never did it on here.
This is gonna be our first
One
time
Piece
on here.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just been doing it recently because I've been doing the One Piece reactions for the past couple of weeks ever since it came back, and then you jumped on. I think the last one, right?
I jumped on last week's episode. Yeah.
Right. So you started from last week, right.
Yeah.
And then, whoo, my boy, we gonna have 2 months
Yeah.
of depression for 2 months.
Yeah. Kuma flashback. Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming up. So those are gonna be fun. Those are really gonna be
First and foremost, as you guys can tell by the title and what we said, we are manga readers around here. We started on your channel, but like I said, this is gonna be the first time we do it on here, and we're gonna talk about theories and possibly where the final war is gonna take place.
show. Oh, I love that shirt, by the way.
Appreciate
Fire,
it.
fire shirt, fire shirt.
So I'm gonna bring this up since we talked about it on your channel. I guess we could just start with this. You know, everybody knows this by now. The mural in One Piece and
Mural
Elbaf.
piece.
Yeah,
Yes,
a
man.
lot of things going on here.
It gets more beautiful every time I see it, Bugs. Every
Yeah,
goddamn time I
this
see
is
it.
the first time I've seen it since we did the episode.
Yo, who did it like this? This looks awesome.
I don't know, but whoever added the color was, perfect.
Oh yeah, for like I can see things more clearer now than I did before. I saw it on the on the manga. Yo, this is so dope, man. Yeah, because we were talking about when off screen we were talking about where we think the final war was going to take
Yeah,
place. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this mural gives us a great, how do you say it? Maybe a map to where we might be getting that final battle. And you know what's crazy? Behind the emu dragon, whatever that is, there's a tree back there. I didn't see that before.
yeah, I was looking at that as well.
That's crazy. I didn't even see that before, bro. But what? I mean, that looks like an elback tree, no?
I was gonna bring that up. It definitely looks like an
Ooh,
Elbaf tree. I don't know. Maybe
ooh.
it might be one of those situations where there's gonna be war in different places around One Piece because there there's a lot of pieces in motion right now. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
let
We
me
got
let me
so
get,
much
let
going
me get
on.
my jacket.
Yeah, we got so much going on, guys. If y'all haven't read last chapter, spoilers, but Sculper came in and just was wrecking shit. Like, homie came in, bro, with the Conquerors. Okay, swiped off Somer's arm, his hand, and then sliced him again in the chest, bro. Didn't even see it coming, bro. Crazy work, bro. And that,
Yeah,
I mean, we could talk about that too for a little bit. I mean, but just going back here, we're here in Elbaf. We got introduced to Loki. We got introduced to, I want to say, four of the God Knights. One of them being Twin Shanks, Shamrock.
yeah.
Who now we figure that wasn't uh, uh, Shanks who was talking to the Gurusei, which is crazy work.
Crazy revelation. Yeah.
Right. And it's crazy too, Bugs too. I don't think we spoke about this. But when I did my live and we found out about that exact chapter that we saw Shamrock, I looked into that episode in the same stream. I was like, yo, that don't look like Shamrock.
And that begs the question if they're gonna have the same hair color, because if
True,
if if they do if they
true.
do have the same hair color, then we could definitely confirm that was not Shanks.
Because when you look at it too in the anime, you don't see this other side of his face that got the scar.
No.
You don't see it. So that's why I was like, oh, all right. And still, Shamrock got to come back. I feel like at some point too. during Elbath as well. I feel like he's gonna play an important role in this mural as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen in Elbath
I
with the
don't either.
situation that's going on as well, because like you said, we have God's Knights there,
We got the Giants there. We got
the
Loki
Giants.
there. We got
Yeah,
the Straw Hats there. It's a little bit of pandemonium out there, my guy. And then we got Scoper, one of the King Pirates crew members.
whatever stems from whatever happens in Elbath is gonna be what pushes us towards final saga, because this is all just set up until we actually get there.
Right. And I had a theory which made me do that theory live stream on my channel, which I think that the Knights were gonna be successful in taking these kids. And the war is gonna be about Elbath, the Straw Hats, and maybe possibly the Revolutionary Army all joining together and taking the fight to Mary Jo. That's what I was thinking.
That and
That's what I'm thinking.
that's the other thing too, is we don't even know if Luffy and his dad are gonna end up meeting at all. Because we
Exactly.
spoiler alert for those of you that haven't seen the Kuma
Spoilers,
flashback,
spoilers.
Kuma was keeping tabs on Luffy.
This is crazy, bro.
So was Dragon in a way.
Yeah, he was looking for a little bit. That's true. That's true. Um, I mean, yeah, man, and that's crazy to find out too that uh Kuma was out here looking after Luffy for the longest time, and you'll find that out during the time skip. Which I wonder how they're gonna animate that too. Now that I think about it,
Same. I'm curious.
yeah, I'm curious about that too. But yeah, just putting that all together too, and then just looking at this mirror too once again. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I mean, it just tells you everything, but it doesn't. But you have so many questions
Yeah.
at the same time, you know. But well, I'm about to call you Luffy. Oh my gosh, but after seeing this again, right? What's your second take on this movie, my guy?
Hmm. I don't even remember my first because I was so inebriated.
Hey, listen, I was flabbergasted when I saw this. You hear me?
There's a lot going on in this, obviously.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Obviously, Emu on the left, probably with the one holding the sun, with the God's Knights or Holy Knights, whichever name they're gonna go by, um, right underneath them. Then you see Luffy, Loki. I'm guessing that's the Laboon and maybe the whale or just the specific whale species of One Piece. And
I
then
feel
as
like
you
it's gonna be
see,
alone. Yeah.
and as you see in the bottom, some different tribes, the samurai, the fishermen, the Tantaras. Uh, as you
Yes.
obviously there, Loki. I'm just curious of who this giant robot is.
Man, I think you said it before. Maybe Frankie
Yeah, I think I
fixes
said
up Emmett.
Frankie, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe builds his own Emmet.
Oh my god. Oh.
What if there was a race of robots and
Mm,
Emmett was the last one?
I can see that.
Because remember
Yeah.
in the chapter recently, Summer said we want to get rid of your culture and your history. I'm like,
Yo, like he was in 12 Years a Slave, bro.
so
It's crazy.
any relation to Joy Boy or the world history, they probably got eradicated. That's probably why you don't see Buccaneers anymore.
Right. And
Um,
now we got to find out who's actually a Buccaneer or not because
yeah,
we
and then
don't
and
know.
then you see Oars, whatever Oars was, Oars Junior, like that
Ooh.
specific race as well.
Right, and his father too, because we were told that the ones with the horns, they're like ancient giants. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So they could take more. They have more strength. They have more durability than a regular human, like past a regular giant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's interesting as well. And
You
the only
you
one we see so far is Loki. so far.
And then you also have long arms, long legs. You know,
Yep.
there's all these different tribes that in One Piece that exist,
Right.
and it probably happened throughout the years of them trying to, escape from the world government at the time. You know, as we saw, Buccaneers is a mixed race as well.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? A couple of chapters ago, we saw a facility in Elbaf
hmm
abandoned. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't know what that is. We don't know if that's what they were like selling these kids to and doing experiments. We don't know. We just don't freaking know. And I feel like that's the crazy thing about this. Everything that we're getting is in this mural, but it's also going to be, revealed later on in this art. And we don't even know how long Elbaf's going to be.
I'm just still trying to figure out, what the stuff, the buildings over here where the dragon is fighting with the other dragon.
Yo,
That's
yeah,
that's the
that's
part
kind
I'm
of hard.
I'm
Yeah,
still like a little confused on.
yeah, me too. Because I don't know if that is meant to signify them trying to build back
Let me see if I
what.
can. I found a picture that has
Or
like a
pull
explanation.
that up. Pull that up.
I gotta find it, but uh,
Yeah, so I don't know if that building is in the like if that's how society used to be before we it got to where it is now. I don't know, but it's possible because Wino used to be old Wino was underneath
yeah,
the new Wino, so it's very possible that these buildings that it used to be like a city, what it used to be, like way back in the days, bro. That's possible. But for the dragon, I don't know. Unless these two dragons are Emu family.
that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. Because look at they all got the same eyes. All of them got the same red eyes. So I don't know. Maybe and there's a lot of things you can say about this. Maybe these three dragons are like Emu throughout the eons, the generations, maybe. I don't know. And then you see the Noah's Ark over here too with the lightning.
Yeah,
So pretty much probably Aaron's going to be back at some point as well too. And he has a major part to play in this as well. I don't know. But then you see this person with the crown. I wonder who that I wonder who the hell that is. And that's the Noah Ark in there too. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's the crazy thing about this damn mural, man. You got just so many things you can talk about. And then what is the tree in the middle? Is that the Adam tree from Elbath? Is that what that is? I don't know. Oh, excuse me.
Mm.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, so that's
It's
it,
funny
bro.
how I found the pictures before, but now they don't want to pop up after I type them in
Uh
again.
oh, it's not coming up.
I'll look for it though. Don't worry.
Yeah, say less. I got you. I got you. I got you. But just going back to the topic at hand, where is the final battle going to take place? I mean, there's a couple we can say. I think it's Mary Joa. Well, I'm theorizing it's Mary Joa, but there are legit other places they could be. God's Valley, that's definitely one. Another place where they could have that too. Especially since I think we're gonna find out in this flashback, right, folks?
It might be the upcoming flashback.
Yeah, because I know in one of the flashbacks we did see God's Valley, and then when you see him God's Valley, you see all of these other pirates coming, the Whitebeard pirates, um, Roger pirates, and you just see a whole bunch of other pirates coming in and just crashing on the parade of the Celestial Dragons. And the Gods Knights were there too, so I'm assuming Somers was there as well. That's what I'm assuming as well.
Mm.
Especially given how Somers was so afraid of seeing Gabon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
which was funny that seeing that.
yo, bro,
Freaked
scared the
out.
bricks off this man, bro.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, but God's Valley could be like a place where the final battle could be, because that's where a lot of the big stuff happened too in the past that nobody really talks about. So that could be it too. And hmm,
No. Go ahead.
yeah, and also that's where the Rocks Pirates disbanded as well. So it does have some good. So it does have some significance.
I'm just hold on. Give me. I'm just
Oh, so
getting.
okay. I
No,
thought you were gonna say.
yeah. I'm getting images right now. Just
Oh,
give me.
yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Because I thought you were gonna say something. So that's what I'm thinking. So that's another place too. Another place, I don't think this will happen, but I think it's possible. Fisherman Island.
Mm, yeah. It was prophesized that by Charlie that it was gonna be destroyed by Luffy. So
Right, and we still don't know. That still hasn't come true yet.
that might be a way it gets destroyed.
Right. Because I'm thinking, what if it comes up comes up from the ocean?
Mm.
That's what I'm thinking. And the final battle could take place there. Because I believe Blackbeard at some point is going to go down there.
Yeah, we haven't seen what he's been up to lately either.
Nope. The last thing we saw is him chilling on Hachinasu Island, and he has Garp. They hold him hostage.
Hold on. I wonder if I could play this video without getting copyright. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Taking a risk?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, we being dangerous, y'all.
Let
Being dangerous, y'all. Just give us a second.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
It's only like a minute 37, so.
All right, that's not bad. They shouldn't do nothing. You should be all right.
Best Yonko. Hold on. Un momento. Un momento.
Okay. Okay, do your thing. Do your thing, my boy.
Put this over here. Oh, so one more thing I wanted to bring up because I put it in here. So since we're talking about the mural, I gotta add this as well. What was prophesized. So the first world, the second world, and the third world. You want to read it or I read it?
No, I'll read it. That's cool.
Okay.
Okay. The first world, within the earth, there was fire. Mankind succumbed to greed and touched the forbidden sun. The enslaved prayed, and the sun god appeared. The earth god raised, and with its serpent of hellfire shrouded the world in death and darkness, and they will never meet. Let me see if I could. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. The second world. Within the void, there was a breath. The forest god tamed demons, and the sun spread the fires of war. Those of the half moon dreamed. Those of the moon dreamed man killed the sun and became God. And the sea god stormed, and they will never meet. The third world. Within the chaos, there was emptiness. The inconvenient remnants recall the promised day. Hear the voice of the half moon. The sun god dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun god returns and brings a new morning, and they surely will meet. Huh. Well, in the third world, we definitely see that happening.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen now.
Right. It's just the first and the second world I'm kind of like iffy
All right, so I got the video up.
on.
We also got to tag the creator in the video afterwards. So.
Oh, I bet. I got you.
So this is from Best Yonko on YouTube explaining the mural.
All right. I don't know him, but shout out to you, my guy.
Let me bring it up. I got it.
Play the movie already.
All right.
Yay!
So real quick. So they're saying this is Emu-san in the top left corner.
Oh, okay. I could have been wrong. Okay. Okay.
See, this is makes things even more interesting now,
Right.
because as you see right there, the first 20 kingdoms. We know that by now.
Right.
The red line I find interesting. It,
And that's the dragon.
yeah. Let's just keep going.
That's like from God of War.
The moon NL, obviously. The
Oh,
arc
that's crazy.
the
Art
arc
Max,
arc
right?
Maxim there, the arc
Right.
Noah we obviously saw as well.
Right. We saw that too.
Zunisha,
Tanisha,
the Shandians. Oh, I didn't even think
the
about that.
animals.
God of
Oh
the
wow, I didn't
Forest.
think about that either.
See, when they say God of the Forest, is are we
Are they
actually
talking
getting?
about Rengoku?
I don't know. What's up, Zoni? How you doing?
Oh, he in there?
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, Zoni, what's going on, my guy? Yo, that cover is hard, bro.
Which one?
I got an email. No, I'm not on Zoom, bro. This is a StreamYard.
Pluton, obviously Frankie. We know that.
Why?
I think this one's interesting right here. That tree's the devil fruit.
Ooh.
Oh, hold
You
on.
know what? That might be because just all the colors in it too.
I didn't think about that until I thought it was just like the tree
Yeah,
tree of Elbaf.
right. Me too. Me too. That's crazy. Now this Lily, that I didn't think about.
See, I
I,
thought I thought I thought I thought the one that was like on top of Zunisha was uh what's it called? Hold on, let me go
which
back.
one? Go back. Go back. Yes, go all the way back.
Oh no, they haven't showed it yet. Was it? Oh, they're saying that's Emu on the top of Zunisha.
Oh, so wait, are they? Oh, wait, are they saying that Emu had Zunisha in its possession?
Maybe, I don't know.
But why?
And we know it Zunisha did something and was probably a friend of Joy Boy that did something. I don't know. Ark Noah, Zunisha
That's
are obviously right there. Shandians. See the animals. I didn't really get
yeah. I
that
didn't
one.
really get pay attention to that one. Yeah.
God of the Forest, Pluton, Devil Fruit,
Tree, Lily, the Alabama. Wow, the Alabaster flower. Okay, wow, that's crazy.
the Ninja right
Ninja. Oh,
there.
I didn't even see that one. I didn't even notice that one. That's crazy.
Buccaneer, interesting.
Buccaneers. Wonder where they got that. The Sea
Okay, so
Kings. Okay, I can see
Sea
that.
Kings. Okay, Elbaf Warriors.
Yo, they got a picture of Usopp with the King's High.
Sulong, I didn't even think about that.
Ooh. No, I think I saw that. The
Three-Eyed
third eye
Tribe,
tribe. Ooh.
Emeth. Yeah, but Emeth is gone. Loki or Oars. Interesting. Okay.
I didn't even. Ooh.
Long Arm Tribe, Long Leg Tribes. I didn't even notice that. The way they're drawn. You see that?
Yeah.
The Long Leg Tribe is how it's just
But you could never like see that though. That's mad small.
Poseidon, Tantala, Island Whales. Okay, that's what I thought. The Island
Yeah, you
Whales.
said that too. Yeah, the fisherman. You said
Fishman,
that too.
Minks,
Minks,
Samurai, Lunarians, yeah.
Lunarians. Well, yeah, you said that too.
Nika Joy
Joy
Boy.
Boy, of course.
Blackbeard Emu
Ooh,
2.0. That's okay.
ooh.
I'm gonna pause it.
Yeah, pause it there. Yeah.
Pause it right
Ooh,
there.
ooh.
I didn't think of that until
Blackbeard
right now.
Emu 2.0. So, do you think are they trying to say that Blackbeard's gonna assimilate Emu?
Mm, that'd be crazy.
Oh, that's another video to talk about, bro. Oh my god.
Yo,
I didn't even think about
The Gorosei picture's making me laugh though.
that. Oh yeah, that's funny. My man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He's the best one. Nusujiro was the best one, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, whoa. We already know Garling is there now, so I don't even know. He might take that spot from Nusujiro. I don't know, but for right now, with Saturn there, oh hell yeah, he's the best one, bro.
See,
Absolutely.
the funny part about this whole mural, nobody mentioned Blackbeard until I saw this video.
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, because I just assumed this was Emu. That's what I
Yeah.
assumed.
Same, but it could be Blackbeard. I don't know. We don't know what his goal is, honestly.
Then that means that somebody's gonna wage war on Mary Jo at some point. Has to be.
All right.
And on top of that, they're running out of food too. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's nah, bro.
the Great Kingdom, Void Sentry technology. Oh, oh well.
Oh yeah, it's blocking it. Yeah.
Void Sentry technology, slaves. Oh, I didn't even. Okay. Ace. Ha! That was a joke. Ha ha! They just had to
Disrespect.
put. They just had to put that in
Disrespectful.
there.
Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
But you know, you could be right. You know, there might be a fight as well in Mary Joa.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I was just thinking that, like, the fact that if and the crazy thing is the revolutionaries was able to, and it was just a small trio of them, was able to make
Yeah,
chaos on Mary Joa. So if they could do it, I mean, what's to say that the Revolutionary Army or Blackbeard can't do that too? You know what I mean? He got a whole army of devil fruit users right now,
that is true.
and then he got Okiji too.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm really
Hmm.
just saying. I don't know. I don't know, my guy.
I don't know. Like going forward, honestly, it's a toss up. Honestly, I
Nah,
don't
for
know.
sure.
I don't know what's gonna happen in Elbaf. What's gonna happen after Elbaf? What's going on around the world outside of Elbaf?
Right, because we got a little, and I think that's what made Egghead so really good too, because we got things outside of Egghead, and then we simultaneously happening inside as well.
Hmm.
So that's the thing too. Um, yeah, we like you said, we don't know. We don't know what's up with Garp. We don't know if he's still. Well, we know he's captured, but I don't know how long he's going to be out the game. You know what I mean?
I think he's still alive.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But we don't even know if he's going to be in the final battle or not either.
Mm.
That's the thing.
The way Oda has been writing it, honestly, he's kind of like letting the old guard, you know, let the new ones take over.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Because as of right now, Kaido and Big Mom are gone. Not dead, I don't think, but they're gone. Um, Aokiji's with the Blackbeard pirates right now. Garb is captured by said Blackbeard too. Yeah,
And that begs the question: when is Oda gonna explain what Blackbeard's been doing this whole time, or is he at all?
yeah. I think we need that confirmation because and not even that too, and then just the fact of how did this man beat Shanks? Especially seeing what Shanks has done, I don't get how he's beating him. I don't me personally. But yeah, we haven't really seen what Blackbeard has done a lot. But what we do know is that he's been following the same path somewhat that Luffy has.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I wonder. I know Oda's gonna bring that up, you know, when we get to it, because I think the one we still don't know about is Drum Island.
Yep,
What was there at Drum Island that he needed?
that's what I'm saying. And I think he went to look for homie, the king, Wapu.
Wapple?
There we go. I think he went to look for him. But if he did went to look for him, then that means that Teach already had the information about the Gurusei Emu beforehand.
Mhm.
Because he's probably thinking, yo, he's been at the summit at the reverie. So he must know some information, inside information. So maybe, and then on top of that, he's the weakest king.
Yeah.
So in terms of fighting. So maybe that's why he went there. I don't know. But we still don't even know.
The other
That's
thing
the
too
crazy.
is, what's Doflamingo's in Impel Down as well. What's gonna
Right.
happen with those, Bon Clay as well? What's gonna happen with those characters down there? Um, what's Cross Guild been doing this whole time?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just those little pieces that Oda's gotta put into place to move the story forward to going
Yeah,
to
man.
that final war phase.
Yeah, especially Doflamingo, because he knows. He knows.
Doflamingo, there's no doubt in my mind he's gonna be back in the story at the end.
Yeah, like
In what capacity, I don't know.
I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if Impel Down had another breakout,
Mm.
but instead just everybody's out.
Ooh, Doflamingo breaks out so Law could get his revenge for Corazon. That's the only way I. That's the only way I
Ooh.
see that interaction playing out in the final war, because we're gonna get those matchups in the final war, depending, who's where and what pieces are on the
Ooh.
board.
That's a good one though, man. Oof. To fight Valor to fight Dofi right now, as he is now. Well, he battered and broken right now, but he gonna get his stuff back. I think he could take him now, bro, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Especially he helped taking down Big Mom. Absolutely, 100%.
I think once you're at that point where you could go, well, mind you, he needed help from Kid, but
For sure. But I mean,
uh,
he did most of the work.
a win is a win. A
Yeah,
win is a
exactly. I
win.
was like, wait, he did most of the work though. So I mean, his attacks hurt more. You know what I'm saying? So I you know, but still, like you said, a win's a win. Win's a win. Yeah, I think he could definitely beat Dofi now, for sure, for sure, for sure. That's unless Dofi been training.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up. Crocodile's an example of one of those characters
Hmm.
as well. Like that man was way stronger than what he was in
Right.
Alabasta, but plot armor had to save Luffy.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like the water, bro, water. But now he's like, I think he's in the billions now. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's in the billion bounty club, bro. Like, nah, he doing his thing. Even if you look at Lucci too, same thing. He got stronger too.
We're not gonna jump on that
Yeah, we're not gonna
subject.
jump into that. That's one of those conversations. But no, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying. Like, yo, like these dudes are getting strong.
But
So they,
even then, Lucci for sure is gonna be in that final war. We already know he's a government dog.
oh yeah, he
But but it's interesting though, because during Egghead, he was kind of questioning things, which is interesting to see.
yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know, because like you said, he's questioning things now. He's like, yo, this is my boy Kaku. Can you spare him? We never heard this dude even talk like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe he might be out. Oh,
Yep.
and what's the name too? Kizaru. We don't know about him yet either, because he had to kill
Uber
Vegapunk and
Uber Eats.
oh yeah. Oh,
See,
my man was helping him the whole time.
and that's the thing too. In the final war, there's gonna be people from the Navy. They're gonna turn sides, especially when they see what's actually behind the world government, and they're not the ones that are actually quote unquote.
Good justice
Yeah,
side,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Hey, yeah, and that's interesting too, because we haven't really seen a backstory on Kuma aside from like Flash here and there. So we don't know why specifically he's still sticking with being a lapdog for the government. We still don't know why. That's the crazy shit. We don't know why. It made him kill his best friend.
Oh yeah, Zoni brought up a good point. Fujitoro's another one.
Ooh. I don't know. I feel like he gonna be a lapdog for the rest of his life, bro.
Nah, the way since Dressrosa, the way he was going about Luffy and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said Fuji. I'm retarded. I'm sorry. You said Fujitora. I'm thinking of Kainu. I'm so sorry. Yes,
No,
yes. I'm
no.
sorry. Yes, yes, yes,
Well,
yes, 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 yes.
it's funny you say that though. Even Akainu's like, I hate these people. Maybe he wants to get rid of them too.
Ooh, he's like, yo, this ain't my kind of justice, bro.
Exactly. And as we saw, every admiral has their
Ooh,
own brand of justice.
right. So, ooh. So what if they break away from the government and they just make their own team, like a
They
Justice League or some shit?
they could. They, y-
Ooh,
and this is the funny part too,
damn.
especially in this part in One Piece. The cover stories mean so much now
Hmm. Yeah,
because
yeah, for sure.
we see basically Yamato saving Ulti in page one.
Yeah, they the Topi
They're
Ropo
they're
now.
they're gonna be, yeah, essentially the new Topi Roppongi. They're gonna be helping Luffy in the final war,
Yeah,
just for
which
the
is
fact that
crazy.
Yamato's a follower of Luffy.
Right, and that's
Um,
crazy. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Alabasta's gonna come into play. We don't even know what's going on with them, with Lily
yeah.
being
Yeah, like who's taking over for the leader? Because
um
Cobra's dead and
yeah.
Vivi's out in the wind. So who? I didn't even think about that. Like who's taking who was taking over? Damn. Unless
There's
it's like hell. I'm thinking.
I don't it has to be royalty. If there's
Oh,
nobody of
that's
royal
oh okay.
if there's nobody of as far as how that works, they might have to come. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, because I don't think they have any that I saw. I don't think they
I
have
think
any family.
I think Lily's I mean Lily. Vivi's the last one.
Yeah, so like who takes over in case of emergency? I would figure that'd
And
be
and the, and the
Cobra.
last we heard, Alabasta was in shambles too because of the whole thing with
Cobra.
Cobra and Vivi being gone.
Yeah, so yo, that's
The,
crazy.
things are ramping up at this part of the story, like
Oh,
more
and then
more than ever before.
right. Oh, I forgot. You got the tsunami.
Yeah,
The
the
oh
water
yeah,
levels
the water's
rising.
rising.
Yep.
So what's happening with that? Like, dude, so many things is happening, bro.
I I'm I don't even know like I said, what's gonna happen after Elbaf because it's just pandemonium right now.
Yeah, man. It's like you said, like
Let,
everything is going
let me see.
crazy. They got tsunamis and all that crap. They have all of this stuff going on, but what? Whoo! I don't
Oh,
know, man.
another thing I forgot when we were watching that video.
Mm,
The world government has the mother flame,
right.
so they could basically
And
make
they have
more.
York.
Yeah, they could basically make more of those weapons that they use on Lulisha,
Oh damn.
which we can either deny or approve of it being an ancient weapon.
Well, that's just the power source. So I don't even know if what they used to
Yeah,
destroy Luisha was a weapon or not. An ancient weapon or not. We still
because
don't know that.
because we know Poseidon's at the bottom. I mean Poseidon. Pluton's at the bottom of
Pluton, right?
Wano. Poseidon is Shirahoshi.
Right.
There's one more, right?
Yeah, but we don't know
Uh,
what it is though.
what was the name of it again?
I don't think we ever got a name.
Pluton, Poseidon.
Yeah, I don't think we ever got a name for it. I could be wrong.
Zoni, can you
Yeah,
tell
can
me
you
if this?
confirm this, please?
Yeah,
Because I don't think we ever got like a thing on that.
I don't know why I'm blanking on it right now.
I don't think we ever did though. I could be mistaken, bro.
And the other thing too is Frankie could basically build more Plutons. Uranus, there you go.
Oh damn! See, that's why it's only man.
So,
You a
w-
check, my guy.
okay, so what if the world government has had Uranus this whole time. They never had this power supply until Vegapunk made the Mother Flame,
That's
and
that's
that's
probably
what they
why they needed
used on
Vegapunk
Lulister.
too. That's probably the main reason why they needed him. So he
Yeah,
could create that energy source for Pluton. Damn.
it
Damn.
it's just crazy, bro. Like, and it's funny. Like, I didn't think about One Piece being a post-apocalyptic world until we got to Egghead. Once we
Yeah.
got to Egghead, I'm like, post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
A war happened. The government's the actual real bad guy, and Luffy and his gang are gonna be the ones to save the world, quote unquote.
Right. Because Joy Boy tried to stop him the first time.
Yeah.
And then, but we don't know what happened as to why Joy Boy got defeated. We still don't know that. But using context clues, probably they was like, "Yo, we holding one of your friends hostage. If you don't come, we gonna gut him right now."
And he got jumped by the other kingdoms that
Bro.
because remember it was a civilization that was more advanced than everybody else, and then the 20 jumped
Right.
them and then took over.
Yo, it was like, yo, we gotta, you too strong, bro. We like the Power Rangers, bro. We gotta jump.
I'm just curious if when everything happens, if the structure of how the world works in One Piece is going to be the same, or if it's going to be abolished and renewed and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean like after everything's done?
Yeah,
That's a good question, man. Because how do you even get back to that normalcy? Like,
I don't even know.
yeah, it's like everything is separated by miles and miles of sea. So it's like I don't even know how you do that, bro.
I know for sure the red line's going to be destroyed somehow. Just
Sure. Oh, for sure, for
for the
sure.
all blue to become a thing.
Oh, I forgot. Scorpia.
The most important arc now than more than ever.
That was not my favorite arc, but you know what? While the
I,
years come by, it's important, like you
if
said.
I'm being honest, I didn't mind Skypiea.
Yeah, yeah. My second rewatch, I didn't mind it either. But yeah,
It just it
it's really
drags in
more
certain
relevant.
parts.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And
But
that's why
it's
we Wit Studio is gonna deal with that.
right. I hope they do a good job on that too. But yeah, man, like it's just the more things we're getting, the more stuff is coming relevant now, especially Scott Pia, man.
Uh,
Mm.
but Zoni brings up another point too. Wano's Luffy's territory, but they weak if you get me.
Oh, people of Wano?
Yeah,
Yeah, but they got Wano though, so it's like they can't
they
even.
they only have what, two properties at this point that we know of, because we know Bartolomeo's out there putting his that flag on everybody else's property
Well, we got destroyed by
territory.
Shanks.
Yeah, true, true.
So I know he's alive, but it's just like I don't know, man. He did he went the same trip that Law and Killer did. I mean, not Killer, Kid did. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But it's
I
impenetrable though, huh?
yeah. Zunisha's the one that needs to break the walls. I just remembered for Wano for all that water to come out and Pluton to be released. I just remembered that right now.
Ooh, if it could suck up the water.
I either suck up the water or destroy the borders of Wano.
Oh, well, yeah, because we know that he has a very important part to play too.
Yeah,
Because as we saw in Wano, he just kept saying he failed Joy Boy, but we still don't know how.
true, true. And I'm sure we're gonna get that in the Void flashbacks, Void
Yeah,
Century flashback.
yeah. I need a movie, bro.
We
I need
might get a God Valley. I don't know, because they said they're working on another movie right now. I just don't know what it could be.
yeah, but it's like I don't want it to be like a non-canon movie. I give me that. Give me the God
Non-canon with canon elements.
Right. Give me something, bro. Don't give me no bullshit of with the last shit we got. I was upset about that.
But
You know,
I do remember Oda said that once we get to the One Piece is when it's over. So the fight's gonna happen first, and then we get to the One Piece, and then Probably an epilogue. Who knows?
Okay, okay. Which we know that it's like a solid thing. So whatever it is, and see, and that's the thing. I can't even imagine what it would be.
It's something Joy Boy left behind, which makes it funny. Oh, Zoni brought up a good point. Remember, the Navy didn't go to Wano because of Kaido and his crew.
Oh yeah, they were scared. They were scared of Kaido, bro. It was like, nah, we
Yeah,
don't want no parts of that. That's Yonko territory. Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
he
They didn't go to
said.
Big Mom's territory either.
Yeah, true. He said the strongest one there is Yamato, so if someone comes for Pluton, they cooked.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Now that Kaido's
I was
gone,
going.
don't be surprised when they send an admiral. Well, they tried, and
Oh, nah, he got cooked, bro.
yeah, Shanks showed up.
But you know what's crazy though? Even though they have Yamato,
Ooh,
they also got homie.
ooh. You know what?
Yo,
You might not be right about the final war taking place on Mary Joa,
what? What happened?
cause I was just thinking, I just thinking about it right now.
Oh, you cooking? All right, what you
Th-
cooking, my boy?
They gotta come back all the way around to the other side of the Grand Line. So their final stop is going to be at the Grand Line or the Red Line, whatever you want to call it. And we know on that side is the side
Mm,
where Kuma came from after he jumped from there to get to Egghead.
what?
So
Ooh.
they're heading towards there. I just thought about that right now. I always forget about the trajectory on them where they're going on their adventures.
On an adventure.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you might be right.
Ooh. I didn't think about that. Oh shoot.
Every
I didn't
every
think about that.
everything might be converging on top of the red line, and that's
Because
how.
yo, think about it.
'Cause
Everything is up there. Emu
exactly
is up there.
that, and
Everything
then
is up there.
what's right underneath it? Fishman Island.
Island, right.
And that's how
Those
you
are the two
destroy the
important
red
things.
line and destroy Fishman Island in one go.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's it. We cooked. We solved it here, folks.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Oh, Oda's gonna change it now. Watch.
They've been. Oh no, no, we have to change it now. They
No,
already
no.
figured it out.
There is a thing that Oda has done that, like changed the ending because people probably guessed it already.
Really?
I wouldn't be surprised. Like this manga has been going on for 25, almost 30 years, bro.
For sure, bro. And it's never stopped. Like in terms of like story progression, it has not stopped, bro. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, because I was thinking that the other day. Like, I didn't think about the red line stuff. I didn't even think about that. But I was just thinking, like, yo, everything is like right there. Like,
Yeah,
Emo was there.
yeah.
The dragons are there. Everything is there. And Emo is not gonna come down to the mortal realm and be like, yo, I'm squaring up with you, Luke. Nah, they ain't doing that. They got home court advantage. Why would they go down there and do it? For what?
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Bro, it's gotta be a Mary Joe, bro. It's gotta be. It's got to.
Yeah, now just thinking about it, yeah, I don't see any other way of it not being Mary Jo.
Yo, and it ain't like you said. Kuma had to go through there too.
You know what's sick to think about if they can't send Fuji to Wano? Wanna know why? Why?
Yeah,
Tell
wow.
us.
Let us know, my boy.
Tell us.
Tell us, my boy.
I think Fujitora might be from Wano
I agree. I think so too. The
because
way
of the
he,
the
yeah,
the atrocities that he's seen. You know, where else are you gonna see that except Wano?
and it's probably during what happened with Kaido,
Probably.
and that's probably why he like, yo,
I don't think Oda ever gave a SPS of where he came from.
nope, never did. I think he did his sword. I think.
I don't remember.
Yeah. But no, he has to come from Wano, bro. He has to.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, maybe he's in one of those family lines that like left Wano back in the day. Remember
Oh, like Zoro.
Zoro's family and stuff like that.
Maybe. I can see that too. I can see that too. And I mean, I don't know, cause he's strong enough too.
Wano is the
I know
one that
is.
forged Fuji Blade and created as a cane for his blindness.
Mm, that's possible. That's 100% possible. But he definitely from there though. He definitely from there.
It's funny now that we said the red line, Mary Jo. I got nothing else to say. We solved it. We cracked the
Yeah,
case,
we
guys. We
solved the
did
case, bro. We solved the
it.
case. That's it for it. You know what I'm saying?
um.
Oh, they're gonna be upset with us, bro.
Well, we know the revolutionaries are going to be fighting the world government. That's their whole mo.
Yeah, but when though? I ain't seen
I,
these dudes do
well,
shit,
they
bro.
they striked when they hit their food preserves.
Which they did, but it's like, yo, where was Dragon, bro? This dude ain't never there, bro. When you
You
need him, he ain't never there.
you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be the most funniest thing. As soon as Dragon comes in and does something, there people are gonna complain like, "That's all he does. That's
You
all
know
he
what? You
does."
absolutely right. I'm
I
like, yo,
I
30
know it. I
years,
know
bro.
it. I know it already, bro. I know how these people
30
are,
years.
bro.
But you know what though? I'd be upset if he starts fighting and he gets killed. That's what I'm gonna be upset. Because I'm like, you could have did other things with him. You know what I'm saying? And, yo, if he had to die, that's one thing. But to have him come out and fight for the first time in 30 years, then get killed, I ain't gonna like that. I'm gonna be very upset about that. I ain't gonna hold
Another person that a character that's been in the background since Punk Hazard, Smoker. Where's he been? What's he been up to?
Oh, he been chilling, bro. Ever since Luffy learned hockey, bro, he been fucking
Because
bro.
I remember he was supposed to go do some experiments on himself.
Was he?
With yeah, I don't know if anything
Oh, I
came out of
remember that.
that. The last time we saw him in the manga was a little
Wait,
bit
wasn't
after
he?
Egghead. He was talking to somebody on the transponder snail.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, but I don't think we know who, right?
No, I might have been Tashigi. I don't know. I could be
Yeah, we
wrong,
don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I've seen Tashigi more than I have Smoker at this point, bro.
which is crazy.
Which is crazy. And she ain't really do too much neither. I don't know what happened to her character neither. Like she just, I'm telling you, as soon as they learned hockey, bro, everybody else was going, bro. Like you know, Smoker can't bully Luffy no more. He can't
Yeah,
do it,
that is true.
especially Gear 5, bro. Like what you gonna do?
Unless, well, we don't even know if Logias could be awakened.
Yeah, we still don't know that. Oh my, that's gonna be so. I don't think so because they
Cause
wouldn't be too broken.
yeah,
You know,
cause Smoker's a Logia.
yeah,
Well, who
yeah,
knows?
I forgot.
Final
Yeah,
War, you might need it with what's going on.
facts, bro.
The goddamn Saturn and all these Gorosei members aren't even human.
Bro, yo, that introduction,
That episode was crazy,
that
bro.
episode, bro, when he was out here coming through the gate, bro. Oh my god. Woo, fully awakened too, bro. Like, it's magnificent. Magnificent.
It just shows to show you what it's gonna look like when the others show up.
Oh, yo, I can't even, bro. Yo,
It's gonna
how they gonna
be
do Nusajiro, bro?
insane.
Bro, how they gonna do Nusajiro? He gonna break the internet, bro.
I'm I'm interested in seeing what the Dune worm looks like.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be
Yo,
funny.
I want to see when Luffy throw the building at him, bro. I want to see that
I
part. Yo, there was something else. Oh, did you see um the Brago video with Vincent Charizard?
gotta watch that. No, I haven't.
Yo, I saw it today, bro.
Where they were talking about Gear 5 and stuff.
Yeah, they were talking about Gear 5, Luffy versus Kizaru, and they were kind of like talking about um, if Luffy was trying, because there's been this whole debate.
Oh, what? I already know what you're gonna get at with that.
Yeah, it was this whole debate about Luffy was out here holding back Kizaru, wasn't really trying, and Kizaru is fodder now, all this other stuff. Basically, he said, I don't know.
Kizaru was trying to do his job, but Loki was trying to help Luffy.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
That's why we call him Uber Eats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he will be eats out here.
Zoni brought up a couple of good points. That scene of him running towards the cameraman was sick. And then Five Elders gonna have crazy aura for real.
Oh, yo, all together, bro. That's gonna be sick.
Bro, I guarantee you, once all the Five Elders show up, everybody's gonna be going crazy who's been watching One Piece.
Oh, for sure. They're gonna be like, yo, the old men finally getting up, bro. They ain't talking no more. They all about action, bro. Yo, I can't even wait for the Funko Pops, bro.
I
They gonna
forgot.
be insane.
I forgot about that.
They're gonna be insane,
Yo,
bro.
yeah, how do you even make those?
Yo, they gonna be sold out, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Insane if they do. There's a new law figure that they have that I actually want. It's
Word?
him using what's his awakening again? What
Oh, anesthesia?
anesthesia? Yeah, on the sword. That shit looks
Oh,
nice.
that's fine. Ooh, I know that's gonna cost a lot of money though. Damn. But like, how you gonna do the Gorosei though? That's
I,
shit.
I did see the one clip from that Brago video about all these animators want to animate have a turn at Gear 5 to animate Gear 5 Luffy just for the fact you have so much freedom to do with what you want with him.
I mean, yeah. As you know what, man. As somebody that was there, well, of course we were both there when Gear 5 first came out. I'll be honest
Ooh.
with you. I ain't really like Gear 5 at first. To be honest with you, in the manga, I didn't like it because it was just too. I'm like, all right, you getting too goofy now. This, we not doing that. But when I saw it in the anime, it was just so much better. Oh my gosh! And
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be translated
but
way better
way better
in the
in the
anime.
yeah. And it's just like I like Gear 5 a lot more now than I used to like before. And the things that he can do, like he can basically fly in the air. Oh, you know what? That's what they were talking about too. They was talking also about in that same video the fact that
Where Luffy could just basically fly in the air.
yeah, and then he could like run in the air. He's arguably faster now than he
Well,
was when he was in Gear 4.
yeah, you saw he's keeping up with the speed of light.
Yo was dodging him like Spider-Man, bro. Dude,
The fact that you're keeping up with the speed of light just
it's
shows you
kind of
how
crazy to me.
fast he is.
Yeah, and it's like, bro. And also, it's crazy too. I didn't catch this until I rewatched one of the episodes. Because I remember Shaka, he said that if you go past the barrier,
Mm,
that's a light something barrier, and you will surely die.
yeah.
Luffy went through the barrier. But when he kicked the shit out of him, he went through the barrier and then went back in the barrier.
Yeah, you're right.
Like that is crazy. What's the dexterity there? That's crazy, bro.
Luffy's on another level, bro.
Gear 5 changed the game,
Literally.
bro. If Luffy can just last long in that form, he gonna
Yeah,
do
that's the only issue he has with that form,
yeah.
honestly.
But I did notice though that and I think and I love that in the show and in the series too, because I think Luffy noticed it as well. When he uses hockey, he lasts longer in that form.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when you see the fight in the beginning with Kizaru, he used hockey in the beginning, in Gear 4. But then when he went to Gear 5, he used less of it until he did the Door Star gun, which,
Great.
woo! Bro, I didn't even know how they were going to animate that shit. It looked better than this than the manga.
There's still more stuff to come. That's just the tip of
That's
the
the
iceberg.
crazy thing. I wonder how they're going to do Top Man, bro. How they, like, how they going to do that, bro? When they going to slam the, bro? Like, how they going to do that, bro?
I'm just waiting for Kuma to show up to punch the shit out of Saturn.
Oh,
That's the one I'm waiting on.
Vincent gonna come back for that. That
Then
one specifically.
that's gonna have impact frames for sure.
Yo, what? You gonna see the inside of Kuma's fruit just with the punch.
The punch happens, you see the paw first, but
Yo, oh my Jesus.
Yo, if I call that impact frame when that episode happens, I'm gonna.
You'll lose your shit. Nah, for real though, because that, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, I forgot. Homegirl, Bonnie. She gonna have to be Nika. I forgot about that. How they gonna animate that?
Ah, I forgot about that shit.
I forgot about that.
Yo, that's crazy,
How is
bro.
she gonna look?
You mean there's two Nikas?
What? Niggas in Paris? Oh no. Yo, that's gonna be insane.
Wait, Bonnie's in Elbath too right now, also, right?
Yeah.
Where are they at? We haven't seen them recently.
Oh no, she's with Frankie.
Is she?
Yeah, she with Frankie and
Oh, okay.
homie's mom. Uh Colin's mom.
I don't know why I thought she was with somebody else.
Yeah. Nah. They with Colin's mom and stuff. So they all together and and Lilith too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what, bro? I know this is like talking way in the future, but how are they gonna do this in the live action?
No idea.
I yo, like
No
how
idea.
bro, like, dude, how y'all gonna do giants? Like, how y'all gonna do that?
Well, we'll find out once we get to Little Garden in
Right.
season 2.
We're gonna see Dorian, bro. Right. Oh wait, we got the actors for those, right?
Yeah, we already got the
Okay.
actors for those.
Okay. Yo, 'cause I was just thinking that, like, yo, how they gonna do this?
No idea.
How they? Cause you're gonna have to make them the size of Godzilla. I think, or the one in minus one. Like you gonna have to.
Ooh.
You gonna have to make them that big. You gonna have to.
We'll probably see at the end of the month when they do
Oh yeah, the trailer thing.
the Netflix event. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If we get
we might get a glimpse of them.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta see what Dory Broggy gonna
Cuz
do.
that's the first island we go to after Logtown, right? And then
Yes.
right after that is when we get Chopper and then Alabasta.
Right, because we gotta go to do barbecue works.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go to barbecue. But I think they do get Chopper first, right?
Chopper is I think Chopper's during Baroque works.
Oh, so we gonna see Blackbeard.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah. Where we might be getting Blackbeard, which
Ooh.
they haven't announced the cast for that yet, so that might be a surprise when it happens in the show.
I think that might be a surprise because remember, Garp never showed up in the first season.
Yeah,
I mean,
he didn't show up until
the
like
first,
way later in the
yeah, like
story.
way like yeah. Nah, so that's an original thing. So maybe Blackbeard gonna pop up this second season, like just surprise.
I could see that. I would like that, honestly.
I would like that too. And then are we gonna get just him?
There's also rumors of I forgot which the kid from what's the show, the Netflix show, Cobra Kai, the kid is
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
supposedly play Ace.
What?
That's the rumor. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Oh, that's right, because he does show. Right.
Ace and Blackbeard are people we see. Goddamn, are people we see before we get to Alabasta.
Oh, wow. We gotta get both of them in one sitting, bro.
I hope we do. I
Yeah,
hope we do.
yeah. Because if they're gonna do Garp early, I can see them doing this early too, just to. Ooh, because you know what? I always said they should have shown Ace a little bit earlier just to see what he's done
Hmm.
as a pirate. Because he got rid of one of the warlords, bro. I'm like, bro, that's a big damn deal. Like, dude. So, do you think they'll do that in the show?
Of Ace showing actually who the warlord was, because there's pictures of that actual warlord that he took out that came out from SBS recently.
Right, which is crazy. So it's like, yo, because I think this is how he wanted to do it
Yeah.
in the beginning. So I think he's gonna show things a lot more earlier compared to what he did in the manga.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm in for it too. Like, I hope it's hockey.
There's things you gotta change up when it comes to live action. The fact that the first season did so well, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I feel like and I think we've said this, on my channel too. I feel like a lot of that had to do with the fact that they let the original creator work on it with them,
Hmm.
because they didn't do it in none of the other ones. Not like that. Not really. Like, they got Oda to come and supervise it and tell them kind of what to do, whatever. And look what happened. They made magic, bro.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. Woo! All right, man. We got anything else to talk about, bro? We good?
we good. We good.
We good. All
Good.
right, we out. We done. Let's see.
But we are. I don't know if you're. Well, we might do it. I don't know what time the event's gonna be. I think it might be at nighttime, so we should be good to.
It's on Saturday, right?
It's on a Saturday, yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll be around.
So yeah, we'll do a reaction to the Netflix event. I know you've watched the Airbender show, which I haven't watched it yet.
I might do a rewatch for the channel just just to get my mind freshed up.
You know what?
Yeah.
I might join you on that.
Or
Yeah, since I haven't seen the first season, might as well do it.
I bet, bro. Let's do it.
But yeah, we finished Devil May Cry. It's on the channel. Supernatural coming out tomorrow.
Yep.
We're gonna record Severance sometime this week.
Yep. We gotta do Old Boy. We want to do that next week, man.
I don't know what the schedule's like this week. We might do that. Because this week I might be busy with.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so let's do it next. Okay,
Yeah.
I bet. No problem. I bet.
So
we
yeah,
got some stuff coming for y'all. We
Yeah.
good idea.
keep a lookout for that. Definitely gonna try and see what I could stream for gaming, because I do like doing that.
Yeah, I love
Just gotta figure out what game, because there's a whole library of stuff to choose from. It's just.
I don't know, because they wanted. I thought they wanted a Batman and Assassin's Creed.
Last I saw was at 50-50.
Yeah, I think it was like half and half.
So I can't really say on that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind doing Batman because I already got the trilogy on my PlayStation, so I could definitely do that. I ain't got no problems with that. Matter of fact, I might do it this week or next week. Y'all stay tuned for that.
Just for fun, I might do a horror game.
This what we doing, bro?
I normally don't play horror games, but
Uh-oh.
we'll give it a try.
Well, which one do you think you might do?
I don't know. Some.
In Dead Space, maybe.
Oof, I thought about that because I
I'm
wanted
saying.
to. I wanted to play the remaster, see how it looks.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think we
And
talked about it before too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's bad enough I have PTSD from that franchise, so might as well, right?
I kind of want to play it too. Cause you say this man's scary.
You never played it before, right?
Nah, never. I never played neither one of them, bro.
There's a part in the third game where you have to hold off a whole horde of I forgot what they're called, because the third game is a co-op, so there's two people playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we definitely gotta do that, bro. I'll be down for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep a lookout for that. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and Zoni. Yeah. Wait. Do you have his email?
Yeah, I have his email.
All right, Zoni, we'll get in contact with you after sometime this week. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe, like I said, and we'll see you guys on the next one.